Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on another one of my videos. Welcome to episode 2 of this channel I've created of reselling on eBay. Today I'm going to show you some real quick videos. I took my wife shopping, and of course I went shopping too at some thrift stores. I recorded a little bit. I'm still new at the whole recording while I'm shopping. It's kind of awkward while people are staring at me holding a camera. So I just recorded some small pieces, and then I'm going to show you some things after the video of that I purchased yesterday. So I'm going to get right into it. I don't do this too often. Recording in front of people out in public still makes me a little bit too nervous. On this first shelf, there's some movies, some VHS stuff. I really don't find nothing here that is worth buying. I try to stay away from shoes. They're just hard to sell. They take time. The toy aisle is a good place to look for older toys, any of the older toys. Some of them can be really collectible and are worth quite a bit. There's a Star Wars one there that I should have probably looked at. There's plenty of clothes. I try not to sell any clothes. That's another item that takes a lot of time. All the pictures, you have to wash them, and it just takes too much time. I look at the shelf again, and for any games, I try to double check, make sure I don't miss anything. This is where I found some of this Nintendo characters, this Mario character, and then I look for some of these games. I have made quite a bit of money selling board games. Sometimes you can find some that are rare and they can be worth quite a bit of money. There was just a bunch of old electronics on here, some printers. I really wasn't finding anything that I could sell. Some of these antique stores, it's a hit and miss. Honestly, can say that 1 out of every 10 times you will find something that's worth quite a bit, but sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. It's just, but sometimes you get lucky and you find a lot of stuff. I was able to find Luigi in there too, so I got 4 of these guys, and she had them 4 for $1, so it's a pretty good deal. I like to add them to my collection. This is a different store. This is a Goodwill, and I was able to find some of these VHS players. Has some Blu-rays in the back. Blu-rays, it just depends. Some of them aren't worth very much. This is a different thrift store. This lady told me that if I went to the back, I should be able to find some consoles, some gaming stuff. I looked around and they were just mainly junk, just a lot of wires. I did find this control. I'm not really sure what it goes to, but I've never seen it before, so I really didn't really mess with it. Didn't want to mess with trying to buy it. It didn't seem like it would be worth it. The rest is just junk. And then when I went to the front, I seen some of these games, and that's pretty much it for this time. That's a small video of some of the items I got yesterday. I'm going to show you real quick what all I got. So I'm going to start with this bag. You did see this on the video. I got this VHS player. This is one thing to look for. VHS sell really good, especially the ones that got DVD and VHS. They do really good. They can go up to 120, around there. This one, I have already looked it up, and it comes with the manual, the remote, which rarely comes that way. As you can tell, I got it for $5.95. I need to test it out, but the good thing about Goodwill is that if the items do not work, you are able to return them. They give you 3 days to return the items. So this one has I looked it up when I was looking at it at Goodwill, and it sells for about $60 with the remote. And like I said, I paid $5.95, so that should be a good flip. One thing I did not film there, I got this guy, and he was behind the counter, and he was asked the guy if he was up for selling. He said yes. It was $1.29 for him, and he is from the game Gears of War. 2006-2007 character. Looked him up. He sells for about $19. He is missing his gun, but he does have a knife, and he has a handgun in there, and it's a pretty cool guy. Very heavy, very well made. Doesn't seem to have any damage, so he's going to sell for about $18. Paid $1.29 for him. I still got to list all this stuff, and hopefully he sells quick. At that same Goodwill, I found this calculator. This is one thing to keep an eye out for. This type of calculator, graphing calculators, they sell for a lot. Because if you ever look at Walmart, some of these things are like $120 new. So this one here, they had it for $12.21. I've sold a few of these before, so I know to keep an eye out for them. This one here will sell for about $40 if it's working. It's got batteries inside, but it did not turn on. But most of the time these batteries are dead. The one thing to look for, make sure there's no corrosion on the back, and there is not. It's clean, but it's not turning on. So what I'm really hoping for is that the batteries are dead. But for parts, if it does not work for parts, this thing sells for about $20 just for parts. So either way, I can get my money back. At the first thrift store I walked into, I'm always looking for Nintendo stuff because I collect a lot of the Nintendo games. So Mario's one of the things I'm always looking for. These are the McDonald's characters they would hand out with your Happy Meals. So these don't sell for much, but it's pretty cool to have them in your collection. So I got 2 of these. I will be selling one of them, keeping the other one for myself. This one, another one that sells in McDonald's, I'll keep him for now. Then this game, she had a bucket that said free games. So I asked her, I was like, well, I seen this in there. It's sealed in the box. It's a game that you connect to the TV, and there's some games you can play. So I asked her, and I was like, well, how much is it? She's like, it's free, you can have it. I looked this up, and in the box, unopened, it sells for about $15. So I will be listing this up for sale. So it's always nice to get things for free. There was nothing there. But when I came up to the counter, she had some of this classic games, retro games. And she had this there. Now this is something, I collect some of these, so this is, they were right on the money, $6.99. I don't like when they put stuff with markers because then I have to take it off. But she had this behind the counter for $6.99. It's in really good condition. It looks dirty, like they kept it in the garage like they always do, but so I paid that $6.99 for it. It's not really to make money, just more to add to the collection. I've been adding some Game Boy. I like 007s. I will be adding him to my collection, this game to my collection. And the Midnight Club, this is something else I'm going to be adding to my collection. It was $1.99, so that's a pretty good deal. This is a Game Boy Advance game. This one I should have said is a Game Boy Color. Then the original Game Boy, I got this Batman game for it, so I'll keep that one for my games. And then another one, F-14 Tomcat. I will probably sell that one. Not a big profit on those games, but those are mostly just to sell as a pack too. Sometimes I get Game Boys and I like to throw in games with them, so that's kind of the idea on those. I collect some of this older VHS movies. So this, I went to what they seem to be more of a antique furniture store, but I've seen some of these movies. One of the movies I've been looking for is Home Alone. So we got Home Alone 2 there. It's in pretty good condition, so this is one of my wife's favorites, so I decided to grab it. I'm still looking for Home Alone 1. If one of you guys have it, let me know. I'll buy it from you. Home Alone 3, not as good as the first one and the second one, but still want to get it so that way I can have all 3 once I find the first one. This movie, I've never seen it. I like the graphics on it, so, well, something just fell. This movie, I don't know what it is. I never watched it. If you guys did, let me know how good is it. I'm currently playing it right now just to get an idea. I've never seen it. Look for it. This is Target. You're seeing this bag right, and this is the actual bag. I always like to go to the clearance aisle at Walmart, Target, places like that. In the clearance aisle, they had this Just Dance 2020 for wheat, and I asked the guy, I was like, how much is it? And he said it's $12. So I scanned this with my scanner for eBay, and it comes as selling for $59.99 right now, brand new, sealed. So that's what this is. So I bought this at Target for $12.95, I think it was. It was still something, and I can sell it on eBay for $59. So that's a big profit. So it's always good to look at the clearance aisle at Walmart, places like that, because you never know what you're going to find. So that was a pretty good find. I asked the guy if they had more. That was the only one. And thank you again for watching this video. On the next video, I will be showing you how I've gotten all this stuff for free on that shelf. Also, I'll be putting some LED lights on it, so for display. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video, and keep an eye out for the next one, where I will be showing you how to put LED lights on a display shelf. And I will see you guys on the next one.